Hello, I'm Jim Davis, Ball State University alumnus, cartoonist, and honorary national chairman for the Alumni Center campaign. As you know, Ball State is celebrating 75 years as a premier teaching university. And looking back, you can see so much progress. Now, there's been some tough challenges along the way, but they've all been met successfully, thanks in part to your loyal and steadfast support. Now, Ball State is looking at yet another challenge, the building of a much-needed alumni center. It's an exciting project, one that the university has made a top priority. The building of a new alumni center will fill some very important needs. It'll help meet the demand for expanded programming provided by the University Foundation, and the Alumni Association. For the first time, it will provide Ball State with a facility in which alumni, faculty, staff, and student achievement can be recognized, along with donors and friends of the university. And it will help provide the university with critically needed meeting and conference space. Now, the exciting aspect of this new Alumni Center is that it won't replace existing facilities. Rather, it will free them so that the university can do a better job in serving the needs of all alumni, students, faculty, staff, donors, and friends. What we're looking at is an alumni campaign that will take a major team effort. And I have no doubt, however, that together we'll get the job done. To help get a better understanding of what's ahead, I've asked Ball State Distinguished Professor in Telecommunications, Steve Bell, to show you how the new Alumni Center fits into the university's overall plans and why it's the university's top priority.
Through 75 years, Ball State University has a rich and cherished past. Life actually began in 1918 as Indiana State Normal School, Eastern Division. It was a one-building campus when the doors opened on June 17th in what is now the administration building. 380 students enrolled that hot summer day, and a major state university began to grow.
And you were given decisions to make about right to privacy versus the public's right to know, or the freedom of press.
Ball State's growth has been as steady as it's been diverse. Academically, we offer core programs in the arts, sciences, and humanities, and more than 150 major and minor areas of study among the 6 colleges. There's a whole lot of teaching going on around here, and our best professors are doing it. A great deal of growth has taken place culturally, socially, and athletically. The opportunities are almost limitless for alumni, students, staff, faculty, and friends to attend or participate in concerts, theatrical productions, lectures, exhibits, and conferences. An immense variety of activities and events are held throughout the campus each year. We've grown athletically, too. Ball State participates in 10 intercollegiate sports for both men and women. And judging from the results, our athletes relish in the sweet sweat of success. But it's in the sheer physical size and setting of this campus where the signs of growth are most visible. What was once a quadrangle of 6 buildings has blossomed into a campus of just under 1,000 acres, more than 60 buildings, an enrollment of more than 20,000, and more than 100,000 alumni worldwide. With the university's growth and beautification programs in place, it's easy to assume that physically everything is well and all needs can be met. That's not the case, however, when it comes to alumni and donor programs and recognition, and the critical need for additional meeting and conference space. The building of a new alumni center will address all of those needs and more. As Jim Davis said at the beginning of this video, the university has made the Alumni Center its top priority, and there are a number of other people who feel the same way.
Building our Alumni Center is very important. Finally, we'll be able to properly recognize the achievements of our alumni, faculty, staff, and students. And more than just a place for recognition, it'll serve as a home to alumni when visiting the Ball State campus.
It may sound hard to believe, but there are more than 100,000 Ball State alumni around the world. And the demand for alumni services and professional resources has increased with the growth of the alumni body. A new alumni center will provide facilities to meet our needs.
There's also volunteer and donor recognition. Without the commitment of these wonderful people to Ball State University, we certainly would not be the university we are today. Our new Alumni Center will let us show our appreciation the right way. It's going to be so exciting.
Over the last few years, alumni leaders and volunteers contributed tremendously to Ball State's success. But they contributed more than money. They contributed valuable time through mentoring programs, lectures, artist in residence programs. The list goes on and on. Our new Alumni Center is important so that we can provide alumni and volunteer training to continue programs like these.
When I was a student at Ball State University, I remember how difficult it was to acquire conference facilities on campus. You either had to call 30 days in advance to secure the space, and if in fact you weren't that efficient, then you were often forced to meet in cramped dorm rooms or off-campus facilities somewhere. If you were fortunate enough to secure the space, it was often just a 10 by 10 foot square room with none of the state-of-the-art equipment that you needed to hold a real professional meeting or presentation. With the new Alumni Center, all of these problems should be solved. Students, faculty, alumni will all have access to fabulous meeting, banquet, and conference facilities at any time, which is very critical, as well as all of the rooms will be equipped with the high technology that you need to do the presentations and hold meetings well into the next century. It's really critical for the university at this stage. It's something desperately needed, and I think will be a terrific bonus for all of us.
You know, our new Alumni Center has been a dream of many people for over 10 years now. As we've already heard, it's a facility that's critically needed on the Ball State campus. The challenge before us is a big one, but if we all work together, we can make sure that dreams really do come true.
It's taken 11 years of careful planning and study to get us past the I wish stage and into the can do stage, but that's where we are today, ready to go. With your strong support, we can do this project. The new Alumni Center will be located here on the northwest corner of campus next to the football stadium. It will truly be a one-of-a-kind signature building, and when complete, it will provide Ball State with one of the finest alumni facilities in the nation. The world-renowned New York architectural firm of Pei, Cobb & Freed has designed this contemporary 50,000-square-foot brick and stone building surrounding a glass-enclosed conservatory. The project architect is Tom Baker, a 1974 graduate of the Ball State School of Architecture.
What we tried to create, and hopefully we have created, is a building that people will love using, that is very open and enticing, and is comfortable, and will leave them with good feelings every time they use it.
Inside, our new Alumni Center will be a much-needed major assembly hall capable of accommodating up to 600 people. Along with a number of smaller conference rooms, all areas will be equipped with the latest telecommunications technology. The Alumni Center will also be a comfortable place to gather, entertain, and socialize, or to celebrate personal, academic, or athletic triumphs. But probably the most spectacular area will be the beautiful conservatory with its 47-foot atrium. It will certainly be a favorite place for small to medium-sized gatherings. Overall, the facility will allow us to virtually meet all alumni needs. It will provide us with both spacious and intimate meeting space, significant alumni, university, and donor recognition, and of course, consolidated alumni services for a more efficient operation. It will truly be a signature building of which we can all be immensely proud. As you can tell, we're very excited about the development of a new Alumni Center because it will serve as a tribute to alumni and as a facility that works for alumni. It will be a symbol that says to all, Ball State University is a place where lives are changed, minds are expanded, and futures are created.
The Alumni Center is an important project. It's important to the university and to all alumni. With it, we'll be able to accomplish a great deal. We'll finally be able to recognize the achievements of our alumni, faculty, staff, and students in a significant manner. We'll be able to meet an increasing demand from alumni and friends for expanded programming by the Alumni Association. And we'll be able to provide outstanding donor and volunteer recognition. The center will also allow us to more properly train alumni leaders and volunteers to better serve a maturing university. It will free up much needed space for student activities as alumni development and volunteer groups move into the center. And the Alumni Center will allow us to integrate the areas of university advancement to increase their efficiency and effectiveness. I hope you'll join me in this commitment to achievement. There are many ways you can make this Alumni Center a reality. So as you're contacted to help, I know we can count on your participation. Thank you.